All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. All right, I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles at GMS, and salutations and blessings to the Akim around the world, preaching and teaching is truth. All right, I'm Yakanan, GMS Memphis, and just wanted to do a quick lesson from the brother, the Hopefully Let 3. This video that he posted. Uh, I'm gonna just go ahead and play it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get this word imminent first, and then I'm gonna play this video and just grab a few scriptures. And Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson for the elect. So the word imminent, it says 1520s from French, imminent, and directly from Latin, and not sure how to pronounce that, but it says overhanging, impending, present, um, to overhang, lean towards, hence be near to, also threaten, menace, and impend, be at hand. And that's the point, to be at hand. So all out war is at hand. That's probably what I'm gonna call this lesson. All out war is at hand, man. That's basically what imminent is, man. It's at hand. So let's play this video.
I'm not trying to fearmonger, but my intuition has been screaming at me ever since I watched the movie Civil War. It's an A24 movie by Alex Garland. I just know that America is headed towards a second Civil War and a second Revolutionary War. And that this country in the next 2 to 3 years is going to go into active conflict with itself. And I'm not trying to fearmonger. It's just eerily similar to what's happening right now and the buildup of what happened in that movie that goes to this. And I'm not saying that like this movie is like predicting something, but I'm just saying that like if it doesn't go the route of like, Trump is removed from office in some way or another legally, he's probably gonna try and go to stay president past term, which would then mean there is going to be like civilian-led militias. And also because the American people are not all on the same page, those militias are going to be separate entities from one another. There's not...
Right. So, like, what she's speaking on is, groups like the Proud Boys, okay, which they support Trump. Groups like that what was it, NFAC, those guys, man, they'll be grouped up together. You're gonna have different militia groups of people who are, coming together to fight for their cause, man. And ultimately, what's gonna happen is all out chaos, man, all out war. Okay, it's gonna start here first, and these people are already at each other's throats, man. You got, man, I deal with Jake all day, every day, man, still crying about Trump, man. Like, they are pissed off and they're blaming him for everything that's happening. Like we would have been better off with Kamala. Okay, it was gonna be bad either way. But hey, this place is divided, and let me grab a precept. This place is divided, man. This is Mark 3:24. It says, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but have an end. Okay, so yeah, we understand that this place is divided, man. And it's not gonna stand, man. It's too far gone. Okay? And this is ultimately the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shai. He's breaking this place down piece by piece by piece. Okay? So as a hopeful member of the elect, like this brother's channel, the hopefully elect, we have to actually let me grab one more precept, man. This is a time to be enjoying what's happening. Okay? We're rejoicing because we understand when this place goes down, then ultimately, we'll receive our kingdom, man. You can't have two kings on a throne. This is Ecclesiasticus 25 and verse 7. There'll be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. Okay, so this is a beautiful time that we're living in to see what our enemy going down. They're fighting and battling each other. So what has the Lord called us to do? Prophesy, speak of these things, tell these Edomites what's coming, tell the world what's coming. Okay, and who's coming? We're just prophesying and proclaiming the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. So let's keep going.
Entities from one another. There's not going to be one big militia of the people for the people that is going to be targeting against it. It's going to be multiple different groups of people that are going against the United States government in different ways. And I just know that it's coming down the pipeline. I just know that it's coming down the pipeline. And there's 2 things you can do as a person. You can get the fuck out of Dodge and use the resources that you have to get the fuck out of here. Or if you're a person like me who does not have all the resources and will likely not have the resources when all of this shit comes to a head, to hunker the fuck down where you're at. I've come to terms with the fact that, like, with how this goes, I might not make it past the next 10 years in this country.
Oh boy, she counting for 10 years, but hey, she understands that this place is on its way out. All right, so let's grab this, man. Let's say, rise up, ye women, man, because a lot of women, they're too far gone, man. They're not gonna make it, and she realizes that. She's already, even though she's looking 10 years down the road, she can clearly see, hey, it's a possibility I ain't gonna make it. And she's probably right, because I don't know who would want her with those damn earrings through her nose and her eyes, man. Hey, who knows? But I'm not one to say, who's who, but I'm just saying, man, a lot of women are going to they're going to suffer and they're going to perish in the days and times to come. So this is Isaiah 32 and verse 9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. So yeah, now is the time to rise up, man, to get right, and to start making those corrections, to ultimately pray unto Yahweh Shema Shai to find you a man that's gonna, like in this chapter, gonna be that hedge for you. Isaiah 32 and 2, a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind. And you're going to have a man of Yahweh Shema Shai, a elect man. Okay, it says, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as a shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Right, that protection, that hedge. Yeah, hey, that's gonna be like gold in that day, man. It says, scripture speak of that I will make a man more precious than fine gold, you know? So let's keep going. We're gonna get ready to wrap it up.
I might actually perish. And like, that's just something that I've come to terms with myself, just with my current situation. And if that current situation doesn't change, I'm screwed. Okay? I'm screwed. However, there is probably a lot of people like me in that boat. And there's things that can happen via like mutual aid or just like communications and everything to get ourselves out of the situation. But from what it looks like, this is about to like go into like legitimate civil war territory and like legitimate like active war. What I mean by that is like entire cities could be active war zones in the next.
Oh man, and that just made me think of uh the mayor of Memphis and what he was saying about needing help from the National Guard, man. So yeah, it's about to get bad out here. Things are about to get real ugly, and we're coming into the middle of the summer, and I expect things to really continue to get hotter, man. You know, it's gonna get hotter, man. It's gonna be a hot summer. Okay, let's let her finish.
2 to 3 years, at the most 5. I'm not even lying with like how genuine I feel that in my gut. Like I feel that like in my gut. Like it is a pit in my gut that has been growing ever since this man was elected. And really ever since I watched that movie, because it's like viscerally accurate. Like it just feels like viscerally realistic to like the point where it's like either it goes a different direction where we get him out of office like legally and like somehow like the country heals from the decisions it makes constitutionally after that, or there is like going to be a second civil war and there's going to be active war zones all across the country and there's going to be a lot of people caught in the crossfire and probably a lot of casualties of war, which is scary as shit. And I'm not trying to fearmonger. And I'm not saying that this is like 100% going to happen either. It's just that I feel it in my gut that it is a very real possibility, if that makes sense. It just feels like a very real possibility that's going to happen. And it may not happen. It may go a different direction. But it feels like a very real possibility with this situation we're currently dealing with in this country. And that's scary.
Yeah, man. So yeah, people are seeing what's coming, and they're afraid, man. Let's get this in Jeremiah 51. We'll wrap it. This is Jeremiah 51 and verse 6. It says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense." Right, and you're not gonna be able to, like she was saying, that you could just pack it up and leave and all of that. Like, no, you gotta spiritually flee from this place, and you gotta put your faith and your trust in your how about Shemal Shai, because even if you leave Babylon, you're still gonna have judgments going across the world, man. You're not gonna just leave here and think you're gonna be okay. Okay, judgment is gonna come regardless, man. You can't escape it. So let's keep going. It says, verse 7, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh Shemal Shai's hand, that had made all the earth drunken, and the nations have drunk of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one unto his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. So yeah, man, hey, Bad times are coming to Babylon, man, and there's no healing this place. Okay, there's no man that's gonna stop the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shai. And being afraid, hey, that's just part of the judgment. That's part of what's coming. Cause hey, the Lord is gonna put fear in these people. All right, these Babylonians are proud as hell. Okay, so he's gonna wipe all that pride away, man. When these scourges and these plagues come, you know. So that war being imminent, being right here, okay, that's you may as well say we're in it. We're in the midst of it. Okay, it could happen any day now. That's why we have to be on our watch and on our guard and continually praying and putting our trust in Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right. So, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson for the elect. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kai Quadash. All right. Give double honors to the elders and the apostles at GMS, and salutations and blessings to the elect. Shalom.